All right.
I guess
the biggest test series
big
at the
one,
moment.
yeah. England dismantle India.
Oh, absolutely pumped them, really. They win this by 200 and get the scorecard up there, 220 odd.
India make it
227.
Yeah, India made it closer with their second innings, but I think Kohli really didn't have any help, unfortunately, in this. I think he got 72
in that second innings. Let's
run through it. Go through it.
Yeah, so it was day one was
when we were
finished,
recording,
and we're into day two
after lunch.
So I remember Joe Root got his double ton when we were broadcasting last week. They ended up making 578 over there in Chennai. That's a huge score. I'd be very interested the last time a touring side did that in India.
They went big for the last 100 as well.
India last time. England.
Probably England last time. Yeah. India in return had 337 bowled out. Rishabh Pant, he made 91, continues his good form. He's averaging 44, batting 6 and 7 in 17 tests. I think he'll be their future keeper for a long time to come.
If he can learn to keep.
Yes.
That Saha's like 34 or something. I think he might be done. Washington Sundar, 85 not, obviously was a thorn in the Aussie side in the series here.
Yeah. Another great young guy coming through as well.
Yeah, it was only in his second test. He's already nearly got 200 test runs.
Where's he bat? Is he 7 or is he 8?
In this, he was batting 7, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. 7, yeah. He's batting over Ashwin, who is at 8. So that shows you a bit.
Ashwin's got 2 test tons.
Yeah, I reckon it's more than that.
4 test tons, perhaps. Yeah.
Well, if he keeps this up, Washington won't be far away before he gets his first ton.
Yeah, that's right. He had 70 odd against us, and this 85 not here. Pujara, how about this? 73 striking at 51. Oh my goodness!
Gee whiz, fireworks, Pujara.
Yeah, that is absolutely electric.
I read it just to go a bit off here. Cummins had an interview. They were just asking about India and what went wrong, and they were asking about Pujara, and they were actually Cummins said it's his soft hands. He's got the softest hands. He's out there, and the slips just don't know where to stand. Because he actually nicks a fair bit, but because he plays the ball so soft, it always seems to land short. You get frustrated, but it's not delivery. He's not trying to hit it to the slips, but he's like that's the thing you have been doing for a million balls. You face a million balls, and Australians just don't have that. Yeah, we like hitting the ball. We want to come at the ball. There's no soft hands. So I just thought that was interesting.
There's no comparison at the moment, is there?
No, I can't.
Renshaw batted like him, but
it wasn't I don't know. It wasn't a grind. It was just you could just leave a lot of balls, which is what you have to do. Just So you're right. You are right, and. How old would Pujara be? Sorry, Jimmy, we've got you working overtime over there.
I think he might be older than you think. He might be 32, 33.
Yeah, right. That was about, I
think he's played about 70 odd tests.
So he's still got a couple of years there. Batting at 3, there's nothing.
Nothing.
You got Kohli and Rahane there and all these young players around him.
More years, very comfortably. If you just don't mind looking up Pujara's test numbers there. Dom Bess, the Offie, he had 4 for 76 for the Poms here. Their second innings, I think they just went out there and said, let's try and score
quickly too. They wanted to get get them back out there.
Their strike weights were definitely up in this.
Yeah, they went at 3.8. It's not actually electric, but you could see a few of the guys. I think Root top scored again. He had 40 off 32. Yeah. Ravi Ashwin had other ideas. He had 6 for 61, opened the bowling.
Yeah. He got Rory Burns with a goal in the first ball of the innings, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Have you got Pujara's test numbers there?
Yep. So he's 33 years old.
There you go. Good pep.
So he's played 82 tests, 6,199 runs, averages 47.7.
Yeah, so that's
pretty fucking good.
Again, we get spoiled by your Ricky Pontings. You bat 3, so average 55. You have a test number 3 who bats 40. That's all time.
Fine.
That's all time.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like we say, 33. He probably still got 5 years.
Left.
Yeah. He used to bat with Tendulkar, like in Sehwag. I think he's sort of gone under our radars a little bit for how his longevity as a Test cricketer, and 47 batting 3. There is nothing wrong with that.
He did play a bit of one day cricket. He was a pretty handy one day cricketer. I think he sort of might.
How many ODIs have you got there? I do remember him playing a little bit, but
it could have just been a touring team where they didn't want to bring a lot of people over, and you just we'll throw in that 5, whatever.
Any ODIs?
Yeah, 5 ODIs.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So that was one summer he was here, I reckon. Yeah. I saw him play one of his 5.
Quite literally, yeah. 2013-14 season.
Okay, well there you go. Shut up, Macca.
Well, if you remember, you were correct. He did play ODIs for England.
Yeah. Hope not for England.
For England. There was a joke I was going to make there, but I'm going to hold back on that one.
Keep going.
India's second innings, they were chasing 420. That's
all-time record.
Huge. Yeah, would have been some kind of record. They made 192. Kohli had 72, and no one else really going with him. Jack Leach, the other spinner, the left-arm ortho, he had 4 for 76 for the Poms. And that man, Jimmy Anderson, we were talking about him last week, 38 years old, still going about his business.
Swinging the ball
over 600 test wickets. He added 3 more in this innings with an unbelievable 3 for 17. Just absolutely hooping the ball reverse.
Took 2 of those off 1 over.
And, this over, the clickbait was saying the best over in test cricket. It was...
watch it. Go and watch it. It is delicious. Yeah,
awesome over. This is the one, of course, where he clean bowls Shubman Gill, I believe, with the second ball, and then
2 balls.
Rahane 3 balls later. Gill was established in this. He just got his 50, and
Rahane, geez, you'd be flat walking out to that thing. I'm going to save a test match for my country.
Broke the back probably.
Yeah,
that was a rock.
Yeah,
like unplayable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's so skilled with the ball. Like what he does with his wrist is remarkable, and his longevity. And we talk about
testament to it.
We talk about last week them rotating the older bowlers. I saw Jofra has actually gone down with an arm injury, so he won't be playing. So it looks like
who's going to come in for him? Do you think
Broad looks like? So you bring in 500 wickets, and I think
not a bad guy to come in for.
Exactly. Well, I think the plan was Broad in, Anderson out. They want to keep those 2 out, but now foot on the throat here. Let's get Broad in there. Let's see if we can, win this. Well, not win the series, but prevent India from winning it right here. Let's go 2-0 up and the way the last game went. How do you deny that?
Yeah.
It's good for Test cricket. It's 2 powerhouses going at it.
Good for Australia. What were we saying? Yeah. If England win this 4-0 or 3-1, then we're stuffed.
Yeah.
But
before we get to this,
if it's 2-1, we're good.
Yeah. I think we'll cover that in a second. I just want to go ask you the question of where do you think India goes from here, though?
They'll bounce back. They'll be fine. They got scheduled for 36 here a few months ago, and then and then won the series.
Yeah,
let's talk more about
that. It's not going to phase them.
Yeah.
They've got their best test team essentially back and available. Obviously,
well, I was going to ask, would there be any changes you'd make?
Sharma might be for mine. I'm not sure. I'm still not buying Rohit Sharma opening. Yeah. But back to Pepe's point, Rahane faced 9 balls in this. Like he got an absolute unplayable ball in that one. He was so brilliant in Australia.
Did he get duck and duck or
one
and duck?
And then duck. So Rohit would be my only one. We've seen Washington Sundar come on. Ashwin open the bowling, skittled them. Again, this is Bumrah's first test in India. We go over that, so he might need to get used to that. Ishant Sharma's in his first game back.
For a long time.
You've got to get him worked up. Now you've lost it. It is a bit of a, we talk about tight leashes. It's like, well, they have to perform, otherwise we can make changes. They're in the position where they can make some changes because
they've got guys waiting in the wings.
Of that depth. We just, again, like we said last week, they have guys who are pushing and can't get in there because of how well they've been playing. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I imagine they'll leave it right up to the toss. India like to...
Who's late? Agarwal might be a shout to come back. He didn't make any runs here. He averages 50 in the 10 or so tests that he's played.
In India, he's first class in India. Again, slower off the bat, not as much bounce. I think he got found out with the short stuff. So that might be a good shout, Pepe. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they do go.
So when's the next test and where is it?
Tomorrow.
And Chennai again.
Chennai again. Yeah, that's right. They're playing back to back.
Playing back to back.
I'm assuming they've got another wicket to go right next to the one they were playing on.
I imagine so. Yeah,
you wouldn't be wanting to play because that thing looked like it was turning.
Chennai 6 days. Yeah, I don't think there'd be too many runs. I'd imagine they've prepared something next to it. That's
got a pick in that. Do you think India can bounce back and make it closer?
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be close, and I'm going to say India win this. That's my prediction.
Big pick.
It looks like Zach Crawley might be out as well. I know he's not well named, but now the England top order has to have a little bit of a reshuffle.
Yep.
Not sure who goes in there, but Yeah, fuck it, for interest's sake. No, actually, what do we want? We need 2 or...
we got to back England.
We want to back England?
We need to back England.
Up the palms.
Monkey, do you want to let us know what Australia needs?
So what we're talking about is Australians to get into the World Championship game, which is in June, July in England.
June, yep. Against New Zealand.
They need England to win. So
pretty much England's certain to get into the championship. Is that
No,
what I'm reading this right?
No.
So
Sean, you take this.
So New Zealand are confirmed. We're trying to work out who they're playing against.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indian needed to win this series very well to make it in.
Yeah.
So of their 5 possibilities, they've knocked out 3 because they've lost a match.
Yeah.
They still could get in if they go 3-1 or 2-1.
So they lose or draw this, they're done.
Yes. England, on the other hand, have to absolutely pants India. They've got to win.
They could draw and then win the next 2. But if they lose, they're done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
England need to win 4-0, 3-0 or 3-1.
Very hard to do in India.
Yes, very hard to do. They'd have to completely win the series and not drop many matches, if any, to make it in. Whereas the Australians, of course, looking for more. We need drawn series. Of course, there's going to be no 1 win for India. Actually, no.
No, 1-0.
1-0, yeah. All 0-0 in this from this result. But the key ones we're probably looking at is England. If England win 2-0, 2-1 or 1-0, we're in a chance to make this World Championship.
Anyone else? Marvellous graphic, by the way, by the ICC. But anyone else feeling pretty good about that?
It's a great result, yeah. Because
I think India have to win one of these.
Yeah.
India have to win for one of these.
Yeah.
England going 3-1 might be a
maybe, but I don't see
Give me the
going.
go a bit of rain. Go rain.
4-0 and 3-0 in India. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I think it's going to be.
If they do, they deserve to be there. I'll tell you that much.
Indeed, they sure earned it if that's the case.
So
I'm feeling good about this. Go England.
I feel much better.
So again, India's got 2 chances to make it in. England's got 3, and Australia have got 5 possibilities. So it definitely looks like Australia maybe they'll sneak in
a much better position than with our discussion this time last week.
Yes, but as it currently sits, England are in that position to play that.
Right.
Yes.
At Lords, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's in England at Lords.
1 game at Lords.
I mean, COVID.
Well, yeah, who the fuck knows?
If it's Australia, New Zealand, I wouldn't shock me if they just put it at the G. Oh,
bring it down here. Bring it down here. Maybe Martica Oval, the Theatre of Dreams.
In July, beautiful cricket weather.
Oh, yeah.
Negative weather.
Yeah.
So to finish up, we're definitely saying there's a great series upcoming in this England versus India. I think India swept England 4-0 in the 16-17 series.
Yeah, decimated them.
Yeah, decimated them. The 2012, in 2013 series, England won that 2-1, which is what kind of where we're hoping for, because that would then put Australia in the World Championship.
Yep. Alistair Cook, I think, had 3 tons in that, and a few of them were big tons. Kevin Peterson was around scoring runs, and I think if you have a look at the scores, I think Monty Panesar had a little 6 for, if you don't mind, for England in that series.
Bowling Monty.
Monty.
Bowling Monty.
So